Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good Friday morning to you, and welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Ryan Fuller. Happy Easter weekend to you. Mike Dinsmore, happy Friday morning to you, my friend.
Happy Friday morning and good Friday to you guys. I tell you what, this is a great day, isn't it?
A great day. We got a lot to be thankful for. We're a blessed community. We got Easter coming up this weekend. I just don't think it gets any better than this, Mike.
I tell you what, I don't either. It just means that every day is lovely. Just got hope. Hope for everything if we celebrate it, and I'm even hopeful that everything's going to improve for all of us.
Exactly right. We got a big month ahead of us, so we got a big year ahead of us. But Easter weekend is such a special time. I know we talked about this other day. Some people say Easter weekend or Easter time is more enjoyable, and I hate to use that word, than Christmas, because it's got so much meaning in it.
Well, it's packed with the reclaiming of hope.
Exactly right.
I mean, this is the week we celebrate that life is stronger than death.
Exactly right. Well, it's been a good week. Your thought for the days have been very literally inspirational this week. So we're going to turn it over to you right now for wrapping our week up. And again, thank you and a big thank you for the city of Alexander City that we live in and that you're the mayor of.
It sounds great, and for the message today and the devotion for Good Friday, I hope it makes sense. I chose from 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter and the 24th verse. Peter writes this. He's talking about Jesus. He himself bore our sins in his body on the cross, so that free from sins we might live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed. Wow. You know, by his wounds you have been healed. Good Friday, as recorded in the Scripture, is a long, miserable day for our Lord Jesus and everyone who was there that day and everyone who really wraps their heart and mind around that. He went through early morning abuse. He was beaten. He was tortured. He was spit upon. He was denigrated in all different ways all morning. And then when they put him up on a cross, the denigration continued. He was placed on a cross between two thieves. And through it all, though the good news of this day, Good Friday, is through it all, Jesus never loses character, and Jesus never loses his integrity. And I look at that, and I've been thinking about that all week long, and I think about, wow, how could he do that? He who was all-powerful, he who knew everything that was going to happen, he could have called 10,000 angels. He could have called lightning bolts, earthquakes. Here he is, the incarnate Son of God on the cross, and he never lifts a finger in his own defense, but dies blessing other people. To the thief on one side, surely this day you will be in paradise. To those gathered around and watching, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. How can he do that? And I'll tell you today, the good news of Good Friday is he knows Sunday is coming. He knows God is still God, and he knows maybe is no longer maybe 6 days, but it may be one day, because the truth for all of us, that day in our life is coming when our Sunday is coming. Jesus knew Sunday was coming, and it would give him a new chance, a new hope, and a new life. As we get ready to celebrate this Easter weekend from Good Friday, I encourage you, go to church this Sunday and go and claim a new chance, a new hope, and a new life for you. Go and see if the story is true that the dead can live again. Oh, gracious God, help us be those people who claim the power of resurrection and all the hope that is ours in it being true. Amen.
Amen and amen, and he is risen. You know, the way you just explained that Friday morning, that Friday afternoon, and the way the words he said, I've heard them said before, but you put it in such a way that it I lived it out in just those few minutes that you shared that. So thank you for sharing that Good Friday, that we look at it as a Good Friday, and you know what? It really wasn't that good of a Friday for that man.
Well, I know you understand this, and I understand this, because the reality of this hit me recently when I was out in the waiting room waiting on Patsy, and then she got out and came into CICU.
Right.
And she was in so much pain and misery, and it just hit me. If her suffering like this is hurting me, how must God have felt with Jesus on the cross?
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. Wow. That's mighty powerful. Well, we hope that she'll continue to recover. We hope it'll be a great Easter weekend and Easter day for you both and your families. And again, thank you for being with us this week. It's been a very special week, and you've made it a very special week, Mike.
Thank you, sir. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, buddy. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Mike Dinsmore, mayor of Alexander City, taking his time on this Thursday out of his busy schedule to pre-record the Friday thought for the day. Let's talk about the weather, it being Good Friday. A lot of people going to be doing some planting today. We've talked about it for a while. It's here. It's starting off at 62 degrees. It's going to be 83. Tonight, a slight chance of rain, 63 for a low. Tomorrow, still a 50-50 chance of rain, high of 82, low of 62. Then it's going to cool things off for Easter with more rain coming on Easter Sunday. 67 for a high, 45 for a low. Monday, no rain, really no rain Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Upper 60s, low 70s. Mid to upper 40s, so it's going to be some cool nights starting off the first week of April. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by some folks that just want to say, hey, happy Easter to each and every one of you this weekend. Same thing from the Forbes family. They'll be the first to say happy Easter to each and every one of you.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you. And now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Our original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Let's come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials. Good morning to you there, Ronnie Boy Pitts. He's located on Highway 63, right off Highway 63. When you're going into Wind Creek State Park, you'll see him right there on the left. He's got pine straw, but a whole lot more than that. He's got red, black, and brown mulch. He's got white sand. He's got Crusher Run. He's got a whole lot, even topsoil and hay. Open today from 8 until 4. Tomorrow he'll be open from 8 to 12. Go by and see our buddy Ronnie Boy Pitts. That boy's rascal. He's a character too. You're gonna love him. Hey, some services. In fact, I was just talking to Scott Blake. He was brushing his teeth, of all things. I'm glad he got some teeth to brush. It being Good Friday at the Episcopal Church tonight at 6 o'clock. Reflective Taizé service, and again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Sunday of the Resurrection, which is Easter Day, of course, 8 a.m. and 10 o'clock at the Holy Eucharist. Easter brunch at 9 o'clock at the Episcopal Church here in Alexander City. At the Cornerstone First Global Methodist Church. Let's see, it being Friday, no service at 12. Jody Lumpkin will be the speaker tonight at 6 o'clock. So just want to put that on, make sure that you have that for tonight. Down at Duncan Memorial, right down the road, Duncan Memorial Methodist Church. It being Holy Week tonight, their service at 6, Easter worship, 6:30 and 11 Easter Day. Up in Hackneville, Hackneville Baptist Church, they're having their Easter egg hunt tomorrow from 11 to 1:30 for all ages. Hot dogs and the trimmings will be served. Lots of fun and prizes going on. I'll just go ahead and tell you right now. The April breakfast special at Coons Corner, gravy biscuit, $1.99. Their April Deli lunch special with fries. Those fries look good. Chicken tender snack from 10:30 to 1:30. So put that on your eating schedule. Nose is itching right here. Cancer Thrivers Support Group will meet this coming Monday. That will be at the Cancer Center Conference Room at 1 o'clock. So put that on your things for this coming Monday. Today, jewelry and accessories, $5 jewelry and accessories at Russell Medical at the Hardy Room. That will be from 7 a.m. to 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's finally here. In fact, I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to try my best to go to the grand opening today over at Lake Life Wellness Studio. It's in Dayville, right behind the courthouse in downtown Dayville. They will be having classes of Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. It is time, it has finally arrived also for the 8th annual Billy McCoy. What it is a one-shot turkey hunt. It will be today up at Mountain View Plantation. That's Delta, Alabama. So put that on your things. You can get in touch with Richard Sprayberry, Phil Riddle, or David McCoy for more information. If you need their numbers, I got them right here. It's arrived also. And a big old congratulations to River Bank and Trust. Everybody that's a part of that, no matter which branch you're at, but the one we're talking about today is in Alexander City on Highway 280. Customer Appreciation Day. Also, it is their 20-year reunion, not family reunion. Well, it is kind of like a family out there. Their 20-year birthday anniversary. Today, there'll be you can enjoy barbecue and cake from 11 until 1 at Riverbank and Trust. Let's see what's happening at Martin's at Lake Martin tonight. It being Friday night. Prim's Pizza will be served from 5 to 10. Night Train will be your entertainment night from 8:30 to 11:30. Tomorrow evening from 5 to 10, they'll have Rolling Smoke. That's not a group. That's a food truck. And then your group will be from 8:30 to 11:30. The Atlanta Playlist. They will be closed Easter. Again, I've been saying it all week. Thank you to those two families that own Lake Martin at Martin's at Lake Martin. Thank y'all for doing that for your families as well as other families. Tickets go on sale today. Now, we just talked about this yesterday, and I'm not sure when this concert's going to take place, but it's going to be Driving and Crying live at Lake Martin. Legendary rock band, first time ever at Martin's. Tickets go on sale today. Get your tickets at martins@lakemartin.com. It's going to be $65, 35 tickets to go on sale, but also dinner included for $65, one night only. Dementia Caregivers Support Group. This is with, in tune with the Alzheimer's Association, presented by the Alzheimer's Association, Alabama chapter. It will be this coming Monday, 1 o'clock, at Flint Hill Church in the Education Building, room 201, and that's on Flint Hill Road. You know, I always, when I think about Flint Hill Road, now the road has changed now because you got 280 out there, but years ago, and I know I've said this before, but Grady, Pimpton, and Marynell, especially Both of them had a heavy foot on that accelerator. I remember right there at the, where the old parsonage was and where Ronnie Pitts lives now, and you got church right here. They had almost jumped that hill when they'd come over going. They lived down in Turtleneck, but I still remember that like it was yesterday. And yesterday's gone. Let's see at the Elks Lodge next weekend. Am I talking loud, or am I just excited? Live on stage, Bobby Lee Luster will be playing not one night, but 2 nights, Friday and Saturday. That's 10th and 11th at the Elks Lodge. Tickets are $10 next weekend. And I hope I can make this because it's the Martins at Lake Martin Cruise In, first ever. That's going to be from 3 until 6 next Saturday. So I hope that's something I love to go. Bring you Fords, Chevys, and any classic vehicle is welcome. Tom Young, I will talk to you in just a minute. I ought to answer it right now and put him on the spot, but I'm not going to do it. 30th, hey, quit beating over there. 30th Annual Lafayette Day. Golly, next weekend already. This is amazing. They've been doing this again for 30 years. And my buddy's been coming on out here for 30 years too. Craig Brown, he'll be out here with us next week to talk about that. They'll have a car show. They'll have a motorcycle ride. They just kind of shut down downtown Lafayette over in Chambers County. Also, next Saturday, April 11th, the Play That Goes Wrong, Act 2. They, of course, had it a couple of weeks ago here in Alexander City. They're taking it on the road to Mount Vernon Performing Arts Center in Tallahassee, Alabama. There's going to be a $10 charge for this, but it's going to be well worth it. Elks Lodge has got a big tournament, the local Elks Lodge, 1878 golf tournament, Stillwaters. I wish I could play piano. Stillwaters Golf Course, Friday, April the 17th, 4-man scramble. It's $100 to play, lunch and registration 11:30 to 12:45. Shotgun start at 1 o'clock. Cash bar available during the event. First, second, and third place prizes, closest to the hole on par 3, and also raffle off of some putters. So get in touch with an Elks member and get signed up for that. I know they're looking for sponsors. A sponsor, they got 3 different levels, $100, $200, and $300 sponsor levels. We just a few weeks away, in fact, 2 weeks away from tomorrow, for the Lake Martin Dragon Boat Festival. This will take place at Wind Creek State Park. I know I'm looking forward to doing a radio remote down there. It's going to be in the swimming area when you're going down toward the silo, toward the end of Wind Creek State Park. Paddle for a purpose. Now, there's a benefit for this. They're benefiting the Tallapoosa's Caring Refuge. To all the sponsors that are a part of this, I know the Lake Martin and Alexander City, Davie Chamber of Commerce. I just like saying that because they're working together. And tourism, I know Sandra Fuller and our tourism board is working together on that. It's going to be a big event. I know Steve Robinson was out here just yesterday talking about there's already 12 boats lined up. You can be the 13th today if you'll get signed up. You can get in touch with tourism. You can get in touch with Sandra. You can get in touch with either of the Lake Martin Davie Chamber of Commerce, the Alexander City Chamber of Commerce, but get signed up now. That's going to be an event, and it's going to be down at Wind Creek State Park. It'll be a lot of fun down there. She Seeks. This is a retreat for ladies. Terry McDonald was out here this week talking about this, a time to surrender, renew, and flourish. April 17th and 18th at the Lake Community Church. That's on County Road 34, and we will be right back. You amazed? Let's see what they got. Well, I know that they got this going on this week. Eula May's Eggalicious giveaway. They got prizes include free food, gift certificates, candy. How to enter: buy 1 egg for $2 or 3 eggs for $5. Every egg's a chance to win big. Let me tell you something. If you've never eaten it, if you want to win big, just eat at Eula May's breakfast, lunch, or supper time, downtown Alexander City on Calhoun Street.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Hometown Pharmacy, located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Well, it's finally here. It's Good Friday. That's a good time to go out to Hillby Home and Garden Shop. I'm going today, and I'm going to get my cayenne pepper plants. And if Ellen Dean wants to go and get her some flowers, we're going to do that today. Hillby Home and Garden, they'll be open 9 to 5 today, 9 to 4 tomorrow, 1 to 4, 1 to 4 Sunday afternoon. Hillby Home and Garden, that's formerly Betty's Garden Center, right next to Bucks, Highway 22. And welcome back to the Friday edition of the Front Porch, going into the Good Friday is what it is. It could be a time to do some planting. Now, I don't know if this old boy right here is going to do any planting, but he can sure tell you about cattle. The one and only Justin Whitehead was from the Tallapoosa County Cattlemen's Association. Did I get all that right?
That's all right. Yeah, I've been digging the dirt.
Yeah. Do you have a garden?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I figured you did.
I was at that deal last weekend with the Master Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I saw Scott over there then, but I was trading on some plants, and I tried to get ahead of it. Last year I planted, but I got in the ground too late and had a lot of cantaloupes and whatnot making, but they were too late to finish, and so this year I'm trying to get everything ahead of the May.
Are you in agreement Good Friday's a good time? Mm-hmm. Rule of thumb?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, every once in a while you get some kind of cold snap after that, but typically when you make it there, the biting cold is over at that time.
Well, we I know still looking at Sunday, Easter this weekend, having some not cold weather but cool weather. Right. So that ground temperature's got to be consistent.
Yeah, they want it to be above 50 or something other, and
for several. Shane Harris is always good to come out here, like you are. Of course, Shane's with the Tallapoosa County Extension. He's an agent there. I know we don't have anything planned, but I want to go to the Ag Center right now. The new Ag Center over in Jackson Gap. That thing is coming together.
Yeah.
Your involvement. What could you see coming in there, Justin?
Well, I mean, it's multi-purpose.
Sure.
You know, it's set up for livestock events,
mm-hmm.
and mainly horse-type stuff with barrel racing. If you want to do rodeos, whatnot. Concerts be great. I saw they had the bleachers in there the other day. So.
Okay, they do. I've not seen. I got.
We want to do stuff there too. We plan on having some calf shows, and I know they're having that pig show coming
mm-hmm.
up. But that's been our intention. And growing up, I was big into team pinning, roping, and horse stuff, and like Robert does. Robert's daughter.
Robert Raines. Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be perfect for that. Then over there in Davil, Ed Allen.
Mm-hmm.
This in his backyard. He goes way off to have these ropings. He puts them on, and he'll put them on in Montgomery. He'll put them on in Georgia and all. Now he can put them on in his own county, and that'll be big.
Ed's a real cowboy.
Yeah, he's a real
Some of us just want to wear a cowboy hat and just think we're a cowboy. Ed is a real and his boys are too.
The boys are the real deal. They're out there pasture roping. So,
pasture roping.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, what's that?
So you got cows, and hopefully your cows won't put you in the fence or something other. But some folks got cattle that are a little bit rank. Sometimes you have 10, and then one's little rough,
mm-hmm.
and they won't come when you're trying to work them or get them up to sale. They
mm-hmm.
just won't come in, or maybe they get out, and they're just hard to fool with. Well, you got to get them up somehow, and if you can't get them, you can call somebody like Ed's boys, and they'll get out there. And a boy I grew up with, Jason Meggs, he catches cows for a living, works cows and hauls cows. I mean, mm-hmm. he's another real cowboy
mm-hmm.
too. And so I've tagged along with him for a lot of years, but now he's nearly about retired from some of that. And Ed's boys, those twins, they're wound up. They've got it. Yeah.
That's their passion.
Oh, man.
But, they grew up in it. A lot of times, maybe Ed got them involved, and they say, get up to a certain age, I don't fool this anymore. But they hit another level, haven't they?
Oh, I used to go to ropings down there, and some of my cousins be roping it over at Ed's house, and I remember those boys, they was on a horse,
mm-hmm.
and they just barely got on
mm-hmm.
the saddle good. Those legs about that long, and they just out there slinging a rope. And I said, my goodness. But they've never got sour on it. They stayed with it. They're good at it.
I guess I had never heard what you just said about guys and families gathering them up, getting them ready to take the sale. Then they got a few that are that want to go along.
Well, my favorite kind of cows got a little ear to them. That's a little Brahma influence.
Yeah.
And sometimes with that, even some Angus cattle, they'll be a little bit high-headed, and they won't want any part of the catch pen. And they're smart enough to know when you're trying to fool with them.
Really?
And they'll give you the business. And sometimes you got to call somebody in to help you or whatever. But they do that. We used to do that when I was younger. And you bring Catahoula. You ever heard of Catahoula?
I have.
So they're real good at baying these cattle up.
Well, tell me what they are. I've heard that term, but I don't know what they really are.
It's I think it's actually like a cross of a couple breeds of dogs, and it's you got Catahoula cur and all, and you mix them together, and they'll track a cow. It's crazy.
Kind of like
a deer dog or anything else. I mean, they're smelling, but they're trained on cattle, and they want to find these cows.
Really?
Yeah. Jason had a dog. We'd have it on the trailer with the horses, and we'd be riding down the road, and you just be riding, and all of a sudden that dog just start.
Really?
And you look. He said, "We're passing some cows. It's all right."
I mean,
it didn't matter what it was. If he smelled a cow, you couldn't see a cow. He knew it was there.
So what's the sheepdog? The
border collies.
Yeah.
So it's different than that.
Okay.
You can use a border collie, but they're more herding. These are more like tracking, and once they get to them, you don't want a cow in the woods. It's hard to rope, hard to get a trailer to.
Yeah.
So these dogs push them around and get them to a spot, and you rope them. And
do the hand boys use those?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Ed's boys, they do all that. They know how to do all that. They used to go with Jason like I did. So there's a bunch of old hats around here. There's some legends around here. I could tell you some stories. I'm going to talk to you off air. I'd really like to get those guys out here to talk about what they do, to see if they can spark interest in young folks. Because we talk about this all the time out here. This is Wild West kind of stuff. I mean, this is real stuff. This isn't putting them in a chute and all. This is, so they can do that, and they do that, but it's fun when somebody calls you and said, "I got a couple and they out here."
But we say this all the time, Justin. We relate to churches, civic groups, and if you don't get young and volunteer fire departments, if you don't get those young folks involved, it's going to disappear. The same thing with what you're talking about, the roping.
Yes, sir, and it's good to see. I grew up going to Roanoke stockyards and all these other stockyards, trading horses, trading cows. And I remember there was a long time at Roanoke when there weren't many kids, young people. It kind of felt like it dried up. Maybe me and one more would be the only one up there, and everybody else was old hats, gray beards, whatnot. And, but the Greens that own it, like Tad Eats and his boy, their youngins got old enough, and man, it's a bumper crop of young boys in there now, just wearing out, some girls too, but just intertwined in the business.
What got their interest though?
It's in them.
Oh, okay.
It's just in them.
I think about Ed's boys. It was just in them.
Well, it was in them, but then they had the opportunity because he kept them in the right place. You know? And that's a lot to it. I grew up. My parents are from up here, but I grew up in Prattville. But they always
I didn't know that.
Gave me the opportunity. We were up in Davidson on weekends and in Elliott City and wherever. And even though I didn't live with my granddaddy's cows and all that, I was always exposed to it. And
Andy Tucker, you know Andy,
my cousin,
Mr. Tucker,
entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's the same boy. He was telling me, because we were talking about the farmers market that will start here Memorial Day weekend. And I knew I had seen something on this. I told him to get me a flyer so we can promote it. Davidson is going to do the same thing this year. Do you know where they'll do it?
Right there at the community center. I'm not, but my mama was telling me about it, and it's going to be a good deal. Got a lot of folks up there have honey, and there's a girl right down the road, and everybody wears her out Saturday mornings. She's got she's a bakery, full-blown bakery.
Okay.
And it's awesome.
So there'll be produce as well as
people. Other people bringing plants and whatnot there.
Okay.
It'll be, and I don't know how much produce it'll have this early, but it'll probably have a little bit. But
yeah.
There's all kind of people that peddle and trade up there. So.
Well, I can't wait to find out about that because I want to make sure that the show promotes that because that's just. That's something we want to keep going on.
Yeah.
Good food. We'll be right back. The Salvation Army. Good morning to each and every one of you down there. And really, they want to do like so many of our sponsors today. Just want to wish you a happy Easter to each and every one of you.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along. Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Community Action. Good morning to you, Miss Woody, and the entire staff there. Downtown Dayville, right across from the First Baptist Church in downtown Dayville. What does Community Action Partnership do? They do a lot for you. If you're needing assistance, like food assistance, child care, transportation, medicines, prescriptions, utilities, rental assistance. Now, I can go on and on, but I know that they're going to need some paperwork from you and some other things to help you. So if you're needing any of that assistance, go to them today, or better yet, you may want to call them at 256-825-4287. Keep your eye, old cow Patty. Justin Whitehead with us out here. When was the last time you went to a cowboy or a bingo cow patty?
That's been a little while.
I've been to.
They used to have them up there at the football field at Newside.
Yeah, that's the last one I went to.
Now it's all baseball fields for Little League, so I don't know where, but I hadn't been to one in a while, but that was fun.
Let's talk prices now. And I was thinking about you coming out here. I'm talking about meat prices. Everything that's going on, the unrest right now, does that affect?
Yes,
I know gasoline is up like crazy right now.
Well, diesel fuel's up more.
Yeah, right.
So diesel fuel's $5.20 a gallon, something like that, maybe more. And it's not coming down anytime soon, I don't believe, with the unrest you're talking about. So that's scary because we're all riding tractors and getting ready for hay and everything we do and fertilizer. And that is it, the Strait of Moose or whatever over there, a lot of fertilizer that we use comes through there.
Really?
So when you're talking about...
Is it still coming through?
I think everything's dead stop right there, just floating around. So that's not happening. So if you got chicken litter, you really got something right now.
Yeah.
So I like chicken litter anyway, but my neighbors, they don't care too much for it.
Are you seeing chicken houses grow in the state of Alabama?
Well, in our area specifically, I mean, you go up to new site, and for a long time, maybe it's just one or two folks had houses, now 3 or 4. Now all that generation you're talking about, there's a bunch of those young boys that they've got chicken houses. So you take a left over there on 49 out of New Site going towards Miller Valley, and it's chicken houses all way.
Yeah.
So it's really booming, and it's conducive to have them close to Ashland because they have Tyson, and then the other one is Pilgrim's Pride. Is that right?
I'm not sure.
But they both have feed mills that aren't too far off. So logistics-wise, we're in a good spot, and they really come our direction.
All right, let me ask you. Talking about fertilizer on hold and what that can do to prices, I just can't imagine. But income chicken houses for fertilizer?
Well, it makes the demand for chicken litter go up. So some people don't like chicken litter, some people do. I think it builds your soil a lot more. It has a more of a long-term effect than putting fertilizer out there that's kind of a one-shot deal. They've got some fertilizer now that are time released, they're coated and whatnot, so they don't all just, hit it and gone.
That's pretty much all nitrogen, ain't it?
Yeah, a lot of nitrogen.
And I bring this up. I know I've told this story, but I remember when my dad was building our house. I grew up on Dayville Road, and at 12 years old, Dad had built a house right next to it, right next to Steele's Army Surplus. Well, it was a bowl shape. We got the grass and the sod, and we didn't lay it solid. That's not the way Wilmerdine did it.
Right.
Tore it apart. And it sprig.
And let it fill in.
Well, and it filled in. What he went and did and got a truckload of chicken manure and spread it overnight. We had grass, literally. I mean,
it'll go fast.
And you get a whole lot more, of course, from just sprigging it. Now, it was a lot of work, and I hated every second of it. But when you threw that chicken manure out there, it stunk for a while, but we had green grass.
Yes, but it's more than just that nitrogen. It has so many other components within it compared to, when you're talking about these synthetic fertilizers. Is what it says. It's chemicals, and they hit the ground, and sometimes the effect they have on the ground is good for your grass, but it's not necessarily good for all the microbes and different things like that, especially when you typically folks will put out, they'll spray it with a pesticide, herbicide, and then they'll hit it with that fertilizer, and that's good for the plant for a short term. But if you're talking about long term, you want to build your soil, you want a good bed of grass out there, shade in the ground, where all your worms and microbes can get down there and do what they do and keep building the soil. And in pasture, thinking you don't want to overgraze something, you get your grass too low, and then it's not able to shade that ground and really let that ground be conducive for all those little bugs you need.
All right, let me ask you something. Since we're talking about manure, and they show really good about that. But I think about that chicken manure. People that have cattle, does the cattle manure, is it?
It's good. It's all putting carbon back in the ground. And cows get a bad rap because it's global warming mess and some other stuff. And things aren't, I don't think they tell the whole story, because the whole story doesn't suit the narrative sometimes from what they're trying to put out. But cattle are good for ground, and grass, pasture lands are good for ground too for what they do, just like forest lands and whatnot. But you want cattle out there, you don't want to overgraze it, you want to move them around and let that grass have some time to recover. But it's important that cows out there taking a product that grass is producing and then putting it back down somewhere else, and it's getting back in the soil. And the way that trodden underfoot, they're almost tilling the soil, they're scarifying the ground, which is all a good thing. And if you do that, if people can get to the point where they have a setup to do intensive grazing, where you're putting a lot of cows on this spot today, and tomorrow you're shifting them, and it's a lot of cows on this one spot, and you're getting a lot of carbon back in the ground. You're getting a lot of foot to dirt action, kind of scarifying the ground. And
is that a good thing?
That is a good thing.
Okay.
As long as you don't overgraze it and you get down to the dirt and then you start running into erosion issues, we never want to do that. You never want to have that grass, shaved. That's not a good thing.
You don't want it manicured.
Right. You want it to be diverse. You want it to be, a couple inches tall. It's hard to do that. It's hard for me to do that. But the best thing to do is get you a pasture where you can rotate an electric fence to shift them around, or either have a bunch of cross fences where you can kind of scoot them through. If you do that, you can kind of manage without hay and without supplements. The grass will do. Like, look at buffalo, they just constantly moving around, and a cow's going to find what it needs to out there.
Are we getting into the season right now? The grass is starting to grow. So
goodness.
Right now,
clover and all that stuff's making. If you planted ryegrass, it's showing out. You had wheat, it's still making a little bit.
So now it's time to start moving them.
Oh yeah, I'd move them all the time. If you move them all the time, you kind of keep them off of their yesterday's manure, as far as they're concerned. And
so it's doing its business.
If they have any parasites within them or whatever, they're leaving it there and they're moving it, and you're not making them graze where that was. And after, I forget how many days it takes to break that down, and those parasites die.
That's what I was just
you kill the parasite life cycle if you can. Just the way you manage your cows.
So Mother Nature runs its course.
Right. There's an art to everything, and a lot of it, people may think it's a little bit intense management, but it's really not. You think about you going out there every day, putting out bales of hay and doing all that. You're in a tractor driving around burning diesel fuel. If you just had you a couple fences, or even one little electric fence, you can pick those little piddling stick, fence posts up and move them, and that's the thing to do.
Folks, Good Friday just got better. We'll call it a great Friday. We'll be right back. Friday at Coons Corner Deli. And before I give you the lunch menu lineup today, don't forget about Jennifer's catering for this weekend, for Easter weekend. I mean, she's got the whole 9 yards for a great Easter meal. Today for lunch, whole and filet fried catfish, pork barbecue, chicken tenders, loaded potatoes, green beans, broccoli, cheese, and rice, fried okra, and cherry cobbler. That's what's going on at Coons Corner Deli.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Obituaries brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral search for Freddie Nolan Thompson, Jr., 77 of Alexander City, will be at 2 o'clock today at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will also receive friends today from 1 to 1:45 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And funeral search for Mrs. Anna Zabriskie Middlebrooks, 91 of Alexander City, will be today. Will be today. A burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family received friends last night. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. Funeral search for Jeffrey Kyle Jones, 60 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 4:30 at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will receive friends also tomorrow from 2:30 to 4:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a funeral search for Mrs. Laney Lee Mask Simpson, 79 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 2 at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Memorial Park, the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will receive friends tonight from 5 to 8 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a celebration of a life service for Mark Donald Kosmak will be held at Chuck's Marina on Lake Martin from 4 to 6. That will be Friday, April the 17th. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillaby Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers. It's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillaby Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
I can do this. Excuse me while I scratch my head. Yeah, I say, this guy right here is just a head scratcher every time he comes out here. He's been coming out here for a while, and I've seen him grow as a person, but also as a solo artist, as well as a band member. The one and only Aaron Smithy with us out here this morning.
How you doing?
Did I call you that first time?
The very first time I met you. Aaron.
Because, of course, you got to watch that video, I guess, to understand what the heck we're talking about. But that guy took a simple name and got popular with it.
Yep.
5-letter name.
They got all kinds of those little skits, and they're so funny. Key and Peele is what they're called.
What are they called?
Key and Peele.
Okay.
It's the two guys, and they just make a bunch of skits about everything. But that's one of their most popular ones.
I be darned.
They had Blake, which was Balake. That's right. Balake. And then Aaron.
But just the way they played off, he was like a teacher,
yep,
right?
substitute teacher.
And just the way he did it, it was corny, but it was so funny.
Yep.
And it was so simple.
Yep.
I mean, they took a simple name and probably made good money.
I bet they did.
From doing it.
I bet they made a lot of money off of it.
You making a lot of money these days. I say that.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Putting in a lot of time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Putting in a lot of time.
You were just telling me, and I hope you don't mind me sharing this, that you've had to turn down more solo as well as band gigs.
Have to turn down a lot of offers recently.
Good for you. I say good for you.
It's a good thing, but it also kind of sucks, you know, because I want to be able to play for everybody that reaches out to me, especially if they're wanting me. And some of it's been for like wedding parties, not wedding, but wedding parties, like an engagement party, or just somebody throwing a big old shindig at their house or something. They want me to come out. It means a lot that they're reaching out to me, and I hate to have to turn them down, but I just can't go and I can't cancel something.
Yeah.
Just because somebody else is willing to pay me a little bit more money, or
it's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not the right.
That's
thing
not good
to do.
business.
It's not. Yeah, it's not right business.
Yeah.
It's not the good. It's not the way to go about it, because then you're just going to end up burning bridges and get a name on yourself that you don't need.
And then all of a sudden, you're not getting any calling. So it's plain. It's simple.
Yep.
Do it right.
Do it right. Hey, I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I've already got something lined up for that day.
And those people should have respected.
Oh yeah, most. I've never had.
They may come back and say, "Hey, we got an event in September."
I haven't had anybody get irate, or they ain't getting mad about it. They just say, hey, well, that's okay. We'll keep you in mind for next one.
Yeah.
And that's
all
I
you
can
want
ask.
to do.
Yep. Hey, if you have something else come up, let me know. If I'm open, I'd love to come and play it.
You got your own page, social media. Let's talk
Social
about
media,
that.
yeah, I got a Facebook, Instagram, somewhat of a TikTok. I don't really do a lot of TikTok. I don't feel like I got the right look for it. Every time I post something on there, it just kind of goes downhill.
I love your honesty.
I'm telling you, sometimes social media, it'll make you want to give up.
It can be humbling.
Oh, it'll humble
That's
you.
funny. That's
I'll,
funny.
I'll post some stuff on Facebook, but this is great. My wife, she takes some good pictures of the band, good solo pictures and everything. I'm always excited to post them. I'll post them. Some of them will just blow up. They'll do good. 100 likes. They'll be what I consider good. And I'll post something else. And I'm like, oh, this one's gonna do great. Nothing. It's crickets. You can see the crickets just in the background.
Oh, that is.
It'll humble you. It'll make you question, like, did I post it at the right time? Is there a right time of day to post? I'm telling you.
Did you play with Chad or Kyle recently?
I played with Kyle.
Wilson?
Recently.
Okay.
We got some stuff coming up.
Do you know where it is right off the top of your head? Or?
It's in July.
Okay.
I think it's the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th.
Wow.
He'll be down here a whole week. We're playing Thursday night, Friday night. Friday night's in Sylacauga, but then Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're all somewhat local down here.
Okay, it'd be in the weekend. It's Friday. Where do you play tonight?
Tonight at Ron Damone Sports Bar. It's in Opelika. It's my first time out there.
Is it new?
I don't know that it's new. I saw that they posted some stuff on Facebook about looking for musicians, so I, tagged myself in the comments and told them, hey, reach out to me, and that's the date they sent me. So I said, well, I'll come check it out.
It's just you tonight?
It's just me.
Okay. How about Saturday night?
Saturday night we'll be at Prom Steakhouse, full band.
In Dadeville?
Yep, in Dadeville at the Old Coppers.
Right.
Inside Stillwaters. We start at 7 o'clock.
Y'all played there before? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we played there before.
Okay.
It was last year.
Is that 7 to 11 or
7 to 10?
7 to 10. Wow, that's not
3
bad
hours.
at all.
Easy
Wow.
slots. I like 3-hour slots. I like 4-hour slots. I've tried to tell everybody I don't really charge on the hours because I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. Sometimes somebody will come up and they'll pay you extra to play some more. It all depends, but 3 hours, I just feel like you get the best of the band. You know?
So do you normally play 40, 45 minutes, take a break? Is that how you normally, or what's your?
It depends. So like, if I'm playing a 4-hour show, I'm probably gonna take 2 breaks.
Yeah.
Normally about 15 minutes. 3-hour show, which is what I prefer to do, is just 3 hours. I'll take a 20-minute break after about an hour and a half, and then I'll just play the rest. If I play 2 hours, I just play the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't see a point in taking a break for it. With the band, it's about the same. We'll normally play about an hour and a half, and then take a 15, 25-minute break, and then start back.
Are most places pretty easy to set up now? Do they have pretty good accommodations, or does it just vary?
It just depends. Some of them, they got a spot for you for musicians, and most time it's just a little solo spot. And then other times they just stick you in a corner under a TV and just have you there. Some places actually cater to the musician to give you a good space to not just. You have to worry about how it looks too. You know.
Have you played that Martin's at Lake Martin yet?
Oh yeah. I love that place.
I've been saying.
That place is awesome. They've done such a good job out there.
Their sound, from my understanding, I've heard the sound. So when you or y'all play there, do you pretty much just go in there and plug in?
Yeah.
Do you have to have any of your equipment?
So places like that is awesome because all you have to bring is an instrument.
Wow.
Unless you got like a special mic you like using, all you show up with is your guitar, bass, drums, whatever you're playing, and you just show up and everything's there.
Do you have a special mic?
I do, but I don't use it with the band.
Oh, really?
I don't.
Why?
Ben, my bass player and sound man, he always says, he says it has too much of a low end in it, which does good for solo acoustics. But with the band, I'm way down here with the drums and the bass.
I'll be darned.
So I got just a standard mic for the band stuff.
Let me tell you something. Being in a band, I'm talking to you younger guys and gals, it can be a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work in setting up and showing up. You got to be dependable.
Got to be dependable.
People that are booking you, if all of a sudden you start, not showing up or unbooking yourself, it'll get around. It'll get around in a hurry, and all of a sudden be like those crickets chirping.
Crickets in the background.
You won't hear anything. We'll be right back. Lake Martin, Davil Area Chamber of Commerce, they're looking for sponsors or vendors for the Dragon Boat Race, April the 18th at Wind Creek State Park. Call today. Call the Lake Martin Davil Area Chamber of Commerce, 256-825-4019. Or if you're going to be in downtown Davil, I would go by and visit their beautiful office. That's Lake Martin Davil Area Chamber of Commerce.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Davil. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Elect Shane West. Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4, May the 19th. Rooted in service. Served on church mission council, 7 years Sunday school teacher, 15 years coaching youth baseball and basketball. Family and values, married 42 years, father of 3 boys. Elect Shane West, experienced leadership, proven results, trusted values. Elect Shane West, Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4. Aaron Smithy out here with us to pick a tune or two. What you got picked out today?
I can't remember. Like you said, I've been down here a while, so I don't know what I've played and
That's
what I
okay,
haven't
baby.
played.
You can play it again.
The old Chris Stapleton song. There's a bottle, dresser by your ring, it's empty. So right now I don't feel a thing, I'll be hurting. I wake up on the floor, but I'll be over it by noon. It's the difference between whiskey and you. Come tomorrow, walk in any store, it ain't a problem. They'll always sell me more, but your forgiveness is something I can't buy. There ain't a thing that I can do. It's the difference between whiskey and you. One's a devil, one keeps driving me insane. At times I wonder, they ain't both the same. One's a liar, helps to hide me from my pain. One's a long, long bit of truth. It's the difference between whiskey and you. What you think? I drink cause I'm lonesome. I'm lonesome cause I drink. If I don't break down, bring it on myself. A little head out of the blue. It's the difference between whiskey and you. Devil, one keeps driving me insane. At times I wonder, they ain't both the same. One's a liar, it helps to hide me from my pain. One's a long, long bit of truth. It's the difference between whiskey and you. Oh, that's the difference between whiskey and you.
Good song. That was a well-written song.
That's a great song.
Golly.
Chris Stapleton, that's probably my favorite Chris Stapleton song.
Has he sing that song with his wife?
I'm sure he has.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like it would fit with those two. But I think about, the whiskey, the whiskey and you, I'm gonna be over the whiskey by noon. Wow, what a so many songs, and you know this. You're an
Some
artist.
songs are they're just written so well. I talk about it all the time. I'll be driving down the road and I'll just sit there and just point at I want to write a song like that. I want to write something like that.
Sometimes they're so simple, they're right in front of you, and somebody else does it.
Yep.
I could have done that.
I could have done it.
I could have been a contender.
Yep.
Do another one.
I will.
Man. Is that auto tune on top right there when you?
Yeah, this is just a built-in tuner.
Okay.
See, I've always loved doing this song. I did it. Me and Ben Owens do this song a good bit. It's one of my favorite ones to play.
When you wrote?
That's Zach Brown Band.
Zach Brown, okay.
I think White Durrett actually wrote it.
Okay.
She'd trade Colorado if he'd take her with him. Closes the door before the winter lets the cold in. She wonders if her love is strong enough to make him stay. She's dancing by the taillights shining through the window pane. He said, I want to see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? You said you're a rambling man. You ain't never gonna change. Got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. Truck stop diner just outside Lincoln. The night is black as coffee he was drinking. In the waitress' eyes he sees the same old light is shining. Thinks of Colorado, the girl he left behind him. He said, I want to see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? He said, you're a rambling man. You ain't never gonna change. Got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. Born for leaving. It's a winding road when you're in the lost and found. I'm a lover, you're a runner, and we go round and round. And I love you, but I leave you. I don't want you, but I need you. Know it's you calls me back here, baby. I won't see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? 'Cause I'm a rambling man. I ain't never gonna change. I got a gypsy soul to blame, and I was born for leaving. Born for leaving. When I close my eyes, I see you. No matter where I am, I can smell your perfume through these whispering pines. I'm with your ghost again. It's a shame about the weather.
I know soon we'll be together. I can't wait till then. I can't wait till then.
You had to.
It's up there.
You had to belt it out there.
It's up there.
Dusting pipes. Good,
Yeah.
good job, though.
Thank you,
Good
thank
job.
you.
Good picking. Good singing. Good song again. Good. Two good songs.
Thank you.
Good conversation. Happy Easter to you and your family. And we come back out there and join us.
Absolutely.
And if you play those same two songs, that'd be all right too. We'll be right back. Enoch's Hardware. Christopher Crumley just wants to say to each and every one of you, to a happy Easter to you and your families.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Ellick City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE master tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Chick-fil-A, man, they got things going on at Chick-fil-A. And we're about to wrap it up at Chick-fil-A. What I'm talking about, today will be the last day that you got a chance to win the golden egg. Now, they'll be hiding at about 10:30 today and to about 3. So go by there and check it out. But you know what? Let's just talk about good food from Chick-fil-A. They've been putting it out each and every day, and Lois Ann Murphy and the family says, Happy Easter from all of us at Chick-fil-A. Sandwich looked pretty good there, didn't it? I'm going to let this young man introduce himself. It's been a while since he's been out here. In fact, he was out here 7 years ago as just a young teenager. He's 21 years old now. Mr.
Good morning, Mr. Dean. How are you?
Mr. Sir, if you don't mind, introduce yourself and your guest, please.
Good morning. I'm Ryan Downing. I'm a singer-songwriter, born and raised Dadeville, Alabama. And next to me is my uncle, Mr. Randall McClendon. He's a fantastic singer. He's been in music for quite a while, done it, sing a lot in church.
Since 8 years old.
8 years old.
Man, yeah.
You remember your first song you sang?
You know, Glenn Campbell, we would stay up at late at night, and my mother let us stay up on Sunday night, and I remember hearing Wichita Lineman from Glenn Campbell. I was about 8 years old.
Wow.
So that turned me on then.
That's still a beautiful song, even today.
Absolutely. Jimmy Webb really knocked it out.
You're right. Jimmy Webb wrote that song. Jimmy Webb wrote a bunch of songs from Glenn Campbell.
He's going to be at the CMA in Nashville, CMA Theater on April 24th. I'm tempted to go. I mean, Jimmy Webb's like a must-see, and if you like singer-songwriters from that era, so.
You since you were I don't say a little boy, but since you were 14, you've always really gone deep into country, or not country, music itself.
Music history, music in general. I go into country, I go into rock, I go into pop, I go into classical. Music history as a whole has always been a really big passion of mine, and understanding the progress of music from a consecutive time. I mean...
Why?
Why?
I mean, is that just your love? Is that your passion?
That would be correct, yes, sir. Probably a good example would be, I grew up all around music with aunt and uncle, my parents. You know, my parents as a whole are very art-oriented. There was always paintings. My mom.
Are you a painter?
No, I mean I would love to, but my dad is a fantastic painter.
That's a God-given talent.
It is. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just say if you have a God-given talent, that's why He gave it to you.
Correct.
Use it. Use it.
That's right.
Parable of the Talents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the Prodigal Son, both great examples of parables that Jesus said about talents and using the gifts that God has bestowed upon us. Installed, I don't know. Bestowed, I think it's the correct word.
You start using big words on me. I don't know any big words. Let me. What does Easter mean to you?
It means to me that the Lord has risen above and conquered the mortality that all of us as humans face, because He was human form of God, the Lord, our Father, Holy Spirit, all embodied in one human being, body, a vessel.
Well put.
Right, and as a whole, as we as Christians, or, we tend to want to inhabit spirituality and Him and the Holy Spirit and the Lord, our Father, within ourselves. And there's an old, I think it's like a Jesus movement thing from the 70s from like Keith Green,
Jesus
Randy
Freak.
Stonehill. Is that what it's called?
Jesus Freaks, yeah.
Like
was that what they called
Stonehill?
it? Yeah.
Really? How darn.
Interesting, Norman.
Randy
Okay.
Stonehill.
Yeah, there's a quote. Man always says it. What would Jesus do? WWJD. And Jesus, as my opinion, was like the ultimate nonconformist in the regard that He was not going to be like the Pharisees and the Sadducees. He was going to turn the tables over. He was going to upset the norm a little bit to show that He was God embodied in a human vessel.
Do you preach on Sundays?
He's preaching now.
Yeah. I mean, and why I say that, we do a thought for the day where we have about 10 or 12 ministers that do a thought for the day. That's how we start the show off, and I really like that. That's our freedom. We can do that.
Right.
But this week was Mike Dinsmore, who is our mayor.
Mayor. Yeah.
But we talked about it being Good Friday today. And for the man upstairs, it really wasn't a Good Friday for him.
Negative.
But the way when he was talking about everything that happened that Friday morning to that Friday afternoon, I got to thinking, why in the world do we call this Good Friday?
Wow. It's good for us, though.
Yeah, it's good for us, yeah.
That's right.
We plant and all that, but man, he was not having any fun at all that day.
Not at all.
He said,
did
let
for
this
us.
cup pass from me if it be your will.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He did that for
He
us.
prepared it. That's
He
right.
didn't have to.
That's right.
Golly, a good answer. I've asked that question to a lot of folks, but I never had it preached. I never had the answer preached back to me, and I mean that very seriously, saying that. You're playing a good bit these days. Do you book yourself?
I try to generally, yes. I try to keep myself open-minded, and in August, I'm deciding to pursue my career further. I've been accepted to Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Congratulations!
And I'm excited to start getting into the Nashville scene up there, and I'm going into audio production as my major, probably with a minor in commercial songwriting.
Good for you.
And I really love the whole Murfreesboro community.
Yeah, Murfreesboro. I was just fixing to ask you, and I remember now. Yeah. Middle Tennessee. Why Middle Tennessee State? Is it known for the music?
Absolutely.
Really?
The quality of the recording studio up there is unmatched. Mr. Scott Borchetta, he founded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Borchetta.
Yeah.
He funded a lot of the
Producer.
Producer, label owner, Big Machine Records. He signed Taylor Swift to her first contract.
Pretty good pickup there, I guess.
That was one of the best.
He gave him about $15 million, I think.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
So his name is literally embodied on the building. Scott Borchetta, College of Media and Entertainment.
You know, I think about the little time I was spending in Nashville several years ago when country music was really country music, where you could literally go pitch a song. And I loved it, but then I found out this is where I'm supposed to be. But I was able to spend that time because I love country music. So I was sitting down with those artists I'd heard. I was a kid in a candy store, literally.
Wow.
That's
but
correct.
then I see the way it is now. It wasn't meant to be. I was not going to fit in anymore because the newer, it's just not me. So, you're a young person. You fit right in there just like a glove.
In some respects, yes. Some respects, no. It depends on. I'm into the older music just like you are.
I know you are.
Right. I'm an old soul.
That's one of the things that old soul.
And as in audio production, generally means you're an engineer. And the thing about me is I'm an artist myself. I'm very passionate about creative control, creative focus. So I want to be more of a producer who can do it all. Like I can sit behind the console and run the levels. I can also tell the artist, hey, maybe we could track that again, make that vocal sound a little tighter, make it a little more emotional.
You're a band leader.
The producer, band leader, whatever. I'm always kind of looking out from the control room, kind of helping the artist get their sound where it should be, and if they want me to play a guitar track, whatever, like a session guy.
You got the ear for it, right?
I guess. I mean, I'm not going to say that about myself, but sure, we can just put it that way. It's very important to have someone, regardless of who they are, yourself, someone else who has your best benefit in mind as an artist. And as a producer, it is your duty to make sure that product gets done properly and it shows the artist in their best light.
How many guitars do you have now?
Oh my Lord, probably, I cannot count them anymore. I have one for everything. I have an electric sitar guitar, which is more for like the 60s.
Yeah.
Like do it again, that bow, or green tambourine, that bow, 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 bow. It's a guitar that has that kind of buzzy
But
sound.
George Harrison kind of brought that.
George Harrison brought that with the real sitar, and the Stones followed him with Paint It Black, and everybody was like, "You're stealing from the Beatles. You're just secondhand Beatles."
Just keep on stealing from them. Hey, we're gonna be right back.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Mitchell House. Let's go to downtown Dadeville, 2 streets over is the Mitchell House. Now, Vivian Autry just says she and her family want to wish each and every one of you a happy, happy Easter from the Mitchell House.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, Clearing, and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, Clearing and Grading.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. Hillby Home and Garden Shop. You know, we've been talking about it being Good Friday. Well, Hillby Home and Garden Shop, right down below us, the old Betty's Garden Center, right next to Buck's, is open. They'll be open from 9 to 5 this Good Friday. Tomorrow, we'll say it's Good Saturday tomorrow. And even Sunday afternoons through Mother's Day, they'll be open from 1 until 4. I'm going to go down there today because I'm going to get my cayenne pepper plants, and I hope I have me some peppers before the weekend's over with. Probably won't happen. He'll be home and garden shop. Y'all come back in and enjoy us. It's time to do a little picking and grinning this morning. What y'all got a Dean Dillon song?
We do.
Wow.
It's called Jonas.
Before y'all do this, Ryan and Uncle Randall, if you don't mind me calling you Uncle Randall, y'all play at Jefferson's tonight.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
in Opelika. Is this a new place, or has it been there for a
It's
while?
been there.
Okay. Good for y'all.
It's a very It's a very college town oriented thing. There's one in Murfreesboro actually. It started out as a chain kind of thing, and I've played there about 3 times by myself and with my friend Nathan. He's been on the show with us, and
How's he doing?
He's doing really well. He's at Auburn University studying music composition technology.
Wow.
He's still writing. I hung out with him a couple weeks ago, and our friend Tucker. But yep, I'm excited to play the gig tonight. It's gonna be awesome.
Dean Dillon. When I sat down and interviewed him, I have a grandson named Dylan Dean, and I had such a hard time getting all that
Getting back
straight.
and forth, yeah.
But I
That's
think
pretty
I
cool.
did it.
That's an interesting question.
Looking forward to this song.
It's gonna be kind of most played song ever, too.
Keep it good and slow.
There you go. 1, 2.
Well, it took me just a half a day to make the cross he'd bear. The soldiers 15 minutes for the crown of thorns he'd wear. And Simon from Cyrene, they made him carry the cross. And they marched him to the place of the skull and offered him wine and gall. But Jesus, he wouldn't take it. Some said, set him free. And someone turned to me and asked, now, who do you believe? You take him at his word, for it's a double-edged sword. Is he a lunatic, a liar, or the Lord? Well, me, my name is Jonas. My trade is nails and men. But this one, oh, he's different than any other one of them. The first spike in his right hand, I looked him in the eye. The guilty cry out his shame, but his, they did not lie. But it's too early for the sunset, yet so dark we could not see. When I heard his voice cry out, my God, why have you forsaken me? We just cast our lots for his clothes, for none of us was sure. Was he a lunatic, a liar, or the Lord? Where we gathered in our room, with sorrow and despair, and Mary rushed from the tomb. She said, our Lord, he is not there. And suddenly he appeared to us with spike marks on his feet, reached out his hands of blood and love and turned to them and me. Said, now who do you believe? Do you take me at my word? It is a double-edged sword. Am I a lunatic, a liar, or the Lord? Yes, I take him at his word. He is my shield and sword. He is no lunatic and no liar. He is my Lord.
Man, oh man, beautiful song. I love people to sit down. I don't have a clue what we're going to talk about or what I'm fixing to hear. Didn't see that come. We started off with a thought for the day. We kind of ended the show with a thought for the day.
Absolutely.
A lunatic, a liar of the Lord.
In the end, that song was based on as if the man who made the cross, who built the cross and put Christ on it, it was his perspective. And in the end, he said,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I heard that. I felt that. Golly. And Dean Dillon wrote that song.
I think so. Yeah.
That's Dillon himself.
See, I just didn't. I wouldn't have seen that side of it, and I'm really glad I did.
We saw. I picked this video up a long time ago. I think it was about 14 years old. But anyway, he started the show out like that. And he laid the room down first. And he said, "I thought we'd get this, set the pace for this show." You know.
Wow.
So,
a lot of people are like, songwriters are like that. Like Townes Van Zandt is kind of put on that kind of image. Tom Waits, another good example, he kind of puts on that, well, I'm from the bad part of town kind of vibe. But deep down, he's always he's always been a very deep, personal songwriter. I mean, he'll write these kind of dark kind of tunes that kind of fits the vibe, but deep down, Tom's just a chill dude. I mean,
and I think your honesty, no matter what level you are with your profession, or no matter who you are, to be honest is everything. I mean, that's why I try to be as honest as I can, because I'm not real smart. No, I'm not smart at all, because a liar's got to remember what they said. Heck, I don't remember what I do or say.
Don't self-deride yourself like that.
Can y'all do another song for us?
I'd love to.
And I'm not sure where we stand on time. If we go into commercial, don't worry about it, because it says on time.
You want to do Bear With Me? Sure. Yeah. And
hope I'm not putting you on the spot.
No, we're fine. We got a ton of. We're good. We good.
Okay. Golly, that was.
I'm gonna do a original off of my latest record, Zodiac. This one came out actually about a year and a month and 3 days to this date.
Wow.
And
just to be exact.
Yeah, I'm wanting to release some new music soon. I've got some new ideas.
Good. Looking forward.
Ain't got my harmonica.
It's an E flat anyway, man. That's a real.
And what's the name of this one?
It's called Bear With Me. I wrote this one in kind of a. Everybody goes through ups and downs in life, a roller coaster.
Sure.
I wrote this one of the low points, but you get up through it and you ask people to bear with you through stuff, because we're all here for each other in the end.
I tell you what, we're gonna take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll end the show, but we'll have a couple of minutes, so we'll just let y'all end it. Is that okay with you?
Sounds good.
We'll be right back. Well, let's talk about Glenn Smith, which is Opelika, Alabama. Happy Easter from Glenn Smith.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAV Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/HeartRussell.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Well, we will wrap it up here, and thank y'all for being with us today. Happy Friday, Good Friday too, but happy Easter to you and your family. Guys, I'm going to turn it over to y'all and let's wrap it up. Happy Easter to you too.
Happy
Thanks,
Easter.
sir.
Same to you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This one's an original called Bear With Me. Here we go. It's off my latest record. Bear with me. I'm a work in progress, can't you see? Only one was best for you and me. Just give me one more chance, I guarantee I'll get my act together, certainly. Starting over's what I'm asking for. There's no winning if we're keeping score. Don't know how much I miss you. You're always lingering deep in my heart. Can't hold on much longer without you. Let's mend those wounds that keep us apart. Baby, just bear with me. Please don't blame me for the life we lost. Can't change the past and pay the cost for being so blindsided and star-crossed. Now I know what matters most. Starting over's what I'm asking for. There's no winning if we're keeping score. Don't know how much I miss you. You're always lingering deep in my heart. Can't hold on much longer without you. Let's mend those wounds that keep us apart. Baby, just bear with me.